Today we are creating the viral latte makeup, perfect for any season and super easy to achieve. So grab your brushes and let's get started. Hi everyone, I'm Anzeei and welcome back to my channel where we talk makeup, skincare and all things pretty. For base, I'm keeping it light and natural because we want the skin to look fresh. I'm using a skin tint all over my face for that breathable and natural finish. Next, concealer. I apply it right in the center of my face to highlight and brighten those areas. I also spot conceal any acne marks or redness to keep everything seamless. Then, I set my face using pressed powder. This helps keep everything in place all day long onto the brows. Since my brows are already naturally dark and thick, I just fluff them up and set them up with a Benefit Brow Setter. For some definition, I take a hula bronzer and contour my nose. I blended it out softly so it looks natural, like a subtle shadow rather than a harsh line. Since this is a latte look, we're sticking to the warm tones. First, I take a light brown shade and sweep it all over my crease as a transition color. Then, I deepen the lids and outer corner with a darker brown shade to add dimension. Don't forget to drag that same brown shade under the lower lash line for that soft and smoky effect. Next, I pat the shimmery shadow onto the center of my lids for that extra sparkle. For eyeliner, I follow my natural eye shape and draw a thin wing. In the inner corners, I draw a tiny flick to really define and elongate my eyes. Then I curl my lashes and add a few coats of mascara. I highlight the bridge and tip of my nose and the inner corners of my eyes to make everything look radiant and glowy. For the eyes, I take a pinkish shimmery shadow and lightly sweep it along my lower lash line. This brightens up the eyes and really ties the whole eye look together. Next, I take the same hula bronzer and warm up my cheek and a little bit on the nose for that latte inspired glow. Then, to soften the bronzer and add a little pop of color, I layer a light pink blush on the top. This balances the warmth. For lips, I start by contouring my lips slightly to add dimension. Then I apply the Peri Pera Ink Velvet for that soft, diffuse, rosy base. To define, I go in with a lip liner around the edges. And finally, I dab a bit of a brown lipstick in the center for that latte-inspired ombre effect. Lastly, I apply a dewy balm on the high points of my face to bring back that skin-like glow. And there you have it. My cozy warm latte makeup look is complete. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below what kind of makeup you want me to do next. And don't forget to subscribe and join our little family here because we're just getting started. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.